dying. Went from being in the 30s this morning where it was really cold with a hoodie to like 60s now. And I was doing running all around today. I got to do this lawn later. Still over a week plus. Looks you can still see the striping, so that's cool. I got to come back here, cut the grass. I got to go do my large property too today. It's my wife's birthday, so can't go too late because we got to do dinner. But I've been laying down this morning. My original plan was before it got to early in the morning, while there was still the dew, while the grass was still wet, before I was going to cut the lawns, I was going to go do some like preliminary work for a project later in the week. We got to do we got river rock we're going to lay down in garden beds, but we're laying down that thick that real high quality thick weed barrier, landscape fabric, whatever you want to call it. I got there, talked to the client. Garden beds were full of weeds, so let me backtrack. So I was going to do that early in the morning. That didn't happen. I'm having work done at my home, painting the whole inside, all the interior doors. Excuse me. You know, the whole deal. I was talking to the guys that show up this morning, and they're like, oh, by the way, one of your doors is like on back order everywhere. We can't get it. I'm like, what do you mean you can't get it? So I'm like, well, you know, I mean, it is what it is, but I really didn't want, you know, I'm like, all right, you're just checking like the local, you know, Home Depot's, Lowe's, whatever, you know, if there's some in stock far away, I'll go get them, you know. I rather the house be done in uniform than whenever this thing comes back in stock, God knows when, and they have to come back. So I'm looking, and by the way, they're working where the whole internet to the house comes in, so everything's disconnected. There's no internet. I'm doing the best I can, searching by location on my phone, but it's not as good as with a laptop, right? Even with using it as a hotspot, I was trying that, but you know, where I live, the cell service isn't the best. It's spotty at best. So anyway, I'm calling around. I was like, all right, forget the Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. Let me try these local places. You know the deal. Once you go to these local places, you got to order. You got to go there, order in the store. They don't take any orders over the phones. You got to blah, 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 sign your life away for a freaking $100 door. Like, it's stupid. But whatever. Did that this morning. Was on a manhunt this morning. Finally got one. Kind of took my whole morning. Got one that's hopefully coming this week. They say it's coming this week. Everybody else said 2 weeks. I was like, no, we're not doing 2 weeks. We're doing now. So hopefully that's the case, but that killed my morning. So that killed my plans that I was going to lay down the fabric in the morning. You know, that's kind of a labor intensive, you know, not intensive, but just hot and sweaty, and you're up, down, whatever. That killed my morning. So whatever. By now it was 11 o'clock. It's like almost 11 o'clock. I was like, all right, let me go start this project. Go to start it. Get there. The garden beds are just full of weeds. Now this is thick, high quality stuff, but you don't really want to put this stuff down on top of weeds. So I'm like to the customer, like, hey, what do you want me to do? Luckily he was home. So he's like, don't worry about the little wimpy kind of weeds, but you know, weed out all the thick stuff, and 90% of it was thick. So spent an hour doing that, then started laying down the fabric. Realized that you know, unfortunately, I went out and I didn't buy enough of those steaks, so I'm gonna have to buy more. But the problem is, there's no Home Depot, Lowe's, anything like that near me. So when I get back, I'm just gonna do the best I can and let me just not hit their van. All right, sorry, it's backing up to the trailer, but I was like, let me just, you know, start this because I really wanted to get some lawns done today. I wanted to knock out pretty much all my lawns today. So that way I have a big project at the end of the week. That way I could dedicate the end of the week towards a little thing here and there and the rest of that project. I haven't done a single lawn yet. It's 12:30. I'm dead. I gotta get a new set of clothes. I've sweat through everything. I'm gonna get some lunch. Got to get a lot of water. I tried to come back when they were on lunch, but they're still here because my whole kitchen and everything's torn apart. So anyway, after that, I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna mow the 2 yards that are right there. I'll lay some more fabric down and then see how I'm doing on time. If I can go do my big lawn or not. I might not have time to do my big lawn. If not, I have a meeting with a client 10 o'clock tomorrow. Maybe I'll scoot over and finish the whole fabric and the staking and stuff then. But there's a Home Depot over there, so that's where I could get I don't know. I got to play everything by ear, but in business, nothing goes as planned. But that's all I got. Stay tuned. Peace.